Hello everybody. Today we will show you a little bit an introduction about some other features that we have in the UBIEE SEO Pro, and I would like to start from our side on how to add a URL to the system. So let's click on how to add a URL, and what you will see, a new page will come up. Actually it's the same page, it's just underneath. You see, there it is. Okay, now submit your URL to the UBIEE Rotator Pro network, to our traffic solution that enables and gives you search engine optimized performance on hundreds of domains. Actually I think we've got 780 plus domains, or I think 780, yes, close to 800 domains currently on the system. So I personally own 8 personal USP rotators. I can click on them if I want to add them to there. So just have a quick look for your benefits, how it looks like. And you see always this little UBIEE is going there. You see those are my personal domains which I own. Okay, now if I want to add them to the normal part, not to my personal domain, and I want to check out what's going on, what is best in the UBIEE SEO Pro Rotator platform before I even decide where to edit. Well, I usually click on search trends, and that's what I do, is what is the top today. And what will happen is, as you click on there, on the left hand side there will be open up a little table, and it gives you a selection of domains that you can actually check. So be aware there are about 800 domains, so it can take a little bit, because that's live data that actually brings up the live data for today. At 1 p.m. GMT time it changes the new pricing, and you see we currently have here as number 1 that's a monthly value of 31 euros and 03 cents, approximately about $42 US. So I could decide to edit on here. That means I would have to pay a price, but let me just see how that looks. What is UBIEE RPA? There's 33 URLs in there, it's indicated here. Okay, they had yesterday a total of 2,952 visits, and tomorrow, which is the price, is 2,631. So this is the estimated price, but remember there are still about 4 hours to go, so this can still go up, certainly on its way to rise. So if I want to add a URL to this, what I would have to do is I would have to click on here, add URL. You see on the right hand side it gives you a little bit an overview and graphical how the performance of this thing over the last 15 days was. You can see the lowest here was 2,600, so it's really a very stable system. It's done together and run by our joint venture partner RPA Associates. Now let's check it out, what else is on there and what makes all this difference. You see, this is an open domain, so you could edit there. There's like the people in here. Here's a closed domain that's done by D. Mitchell's EU. Somebody privately probably has his own domain and is running it, and it certainly shows, yep, the rotator is private, and it also shows the performance and brings for each individual domain the live stats and graphics, so that you can actually have a little idea how people promote that. The advantage on our system is when you log in a URL, you only need to promote that domain name. In this case it wouldn't work because it's private, or like Gary MN. So if you add a URL in there, all you need to promote is this one, and you will be in a rotation network. And that's very important, because to get indexed, to get seen on Google, you certainly need to understand that every page needs a root directory, and that's the top level domain like Gary.mm, or in the top as we have it here, UBIEE RPA. Now let's scroll down a little bit and see what else do we have here. We've got those other leaders actually. You see 10, 12, 9, 8, 8 euros. Now you have to bear something in mind. This is the monthly cost of today's quote. We call it the visitors driven value. So that goes either up, like in this part, or it maybe also goes down. Let's see what Best Splash has. 366 visits to the URLs yesterday. So let's see what it comes up with, and give us a little overview how the performance is, because it just shows it's going down. Now let's see if we can add our website to it, and we will see what it does. Okay, let's see how the performance goes on the graphics. Okay, it was up there, so it goes down a little bit. And the visitors, unique visitors. These are unique visitors. I mean, you probably get more, but these are unique visitors trends per day, which is not so bad. I mean, we've got a constant, I would say here 300 plus visits, unique visits a day on this domain by just promoting bestsplash.com. We've got a total of 19 URLs in the system. If you want to find out which one they are, all you need to do is click here on that link, and what it will do, it will open up a new page. Okay, and I have it already up, so let me swap over and check out who is in there. Let me check it out, who is actually in there. Okay, since I'm in a recording mode, it probably takes just a little bit longer as usually. So let me see if I got it up now. Seems to be, there it is. Okay, so you got a splash page here that you actually see, and there you see, I can actually move this just for that instance a little bit over for you to better see that, because it's made out of two tables. Okay, so you see here on the right, on the left hand side, you see who is in there. Zeno and Schwarz, Vestibio in München in Germany. There's another one, 4,153 visits. You see he's got the title enabled, that's from us. There is the one who submitted it with a link directly to his website. There's the original URL where it goes through, so that you can have an idea what is in there, the different participants that actually doing it, submitted by who is promoting it, how many visits they got so far. You see there are different businesses to different websites, and all of them promote that one domain. Okay, so really not that complicated. Maybe looks more complicated than it is. So let's go from here and close this thing here, or just give you one more overview why it is so special. Here is other different UBIEE rotators, how many visits they had. You see this one had 196,560. There are quite some that have a lot of traffic going there. That's unique traffic going to them. Okay, so you can see that we've got 120 million unique visitors delivered to our network in the past 11 months. I would say it's not that bad to be considered an important thing. Now let's close this and let's move this thing back to the site where we have just been, because I wanted to show you how to add the URL. Now let's assume we take this, and now I clicked on the green button with the add URL, and now we get the opportunity to add our URL. Now what I would like to do, I would like to promote my domain tfs.mn/my tag, and I would say UBIEE. So I add this, which is my promotional opportunity for the UBIEE SEO Pro. I enter to that tag, and now what it does, it actually goes and tells me how much I have to pay, the option I have to pay, because every URL that you add to the system stays in for a minimum time of 3 months. Let me just confirm to you that you have an idea, because I passed it a little bit. In order to complete the URL submission, proceed, please select from the following option to let your verifier know that you would like to pay. Okay, so I can pay with TFs, which is our virtual piece currency that we have, and we have PayPal and AlertPay as two other options which everybody is aware of. So I would say let me pay with TFs, because that's the most likely format if I have funds like TFs in my account. And as I do, and for you to understand how much I got there, I got in my account, I've got 833 TFs, which is the indication in here. This is my TFs, so I got enough to pay, and it shows me the price of yesterday was 461, today is 423, so I got a better price. So I can select this for the 3 months, and then it will underneath give me the option to actually pay it to Bank of UBIEE. Now, but I can also say, well, it's not such a bad price, 423, let's take it for a year, because it seems interesting there. There must have been a discount, yeah, because it's 12 months, 423. Okay, I got a 20% discount here, and if I would take it there, I got a 30% discount. So since it is my business for UBIEE SEO Pro, I option in and pay $76.14. Since I have enough, I send those TFs to Bank of UBIEE with one click, and now the system will go and it will look it up and it will confirm to me, success, the TF sent. So I've sent now the TFs, piece currency, to the Bank of UBIEE. I sent $76.14, which is about $100, and that's 3,807. That means 3.807 have been sent to the bonus pool, and 72.33 actually received by the seller. So this is the URL that I've submitted in the category Internet and others, and I can actually use this now for my promotion. So yeah, that's how easy it is to submit a domain. Thank you very much for your attention, and remember, you can check that out, and I will come to the next explanation. View and edit your own URLs, and that gives you the do-it-yourself. And of course we have our prepaid options, which has already been broadcasted to the network. So if you want to click on prepaid URLs, and you can actually check it out what that does. Okay then, take care, goodbye.